Once again, coming at you live and direct, at least for the moment. You're probably listening to this on either YouTube or Spreaker. My name is Nichols Hawkeye, and this is the Lojique Rarities episode. These are songs that Lojique either never released or have released, but the ones that we released sounded differently. Lojique is, of course, the group that I used to be a part of from 1999 until about 2007. We released 2 records, Language Arts on Syntax Records in 2001, and Process of Illumination in the year 2004 on Elect Recordings. They were great records, both really fun to work on, with the likes of the Super MC Page 1 and the combustible DJ Because now lives in Texas somewhere, I believe either Dallas or Houston, one of those two, and Page 1 is still up here in Seattle, but I don't think he's doing much of the hip-hop stuff anymore. But he's still around and kicking and doing well, I suppose. So this is something that I wanted to put out there for you guys to be able to hear the songs that never really got very much shine. So this first song is called Beths Cafe, and it's just kind of a shout-outs, a weird way of doing a shout-outs type of a song. It's an instrumental with about 4 tracks of each of us saying whatever we wanted to say, and it's just kind of a weird mix. So check this one out. I hope you like it. It's called Beths Cafe, and it's on Language Arts 201.
was fun.
That was probably one of the funnest songs to record. I remember recording that one and this next one, which is called Get Up, and it features Page One's daughter, Imani. When she was 10 years old, she wrote a verse and wanted to come in and record it, and Page One and I made that happen. Check this one out. Get Up featuring Imani.
Hey, Imani, you want to come get up on the song with us?
Yeah.
All right, get in the car right now. We got to go to the studio.
What?
We only got a certain amount of time set aside.
Okay.
Get up, I know you got the feeling now. Stand up, to the rhythm of life we move. Get them hands up, we ain't got nothing to prove. Take a moment, take a breath, take a stand, take a step. Just get up, I know you got the feeling now. Stand up, to the rhythm of life we move. Get them hands up, we ain't got nothing to prove. Take a moment, take a breath, take a stand, take a step. How can the last finish first? In such a vast universe, with moms that stress and dads to dessert. Never felt like I deserved nothing. I never knew my life was worth something. The situations will get stirred up in. At every stage it was a test there. Feeling the winds of change, then the rain, then the fresh air. But never breathing free. On my way to the bottom with nothing but my self-destructive tendencies leading me. Seemingly on a mission to take everyone else with me. Swallowed a wallowing in self-pity. Cried out to God, the desperation caused my voice to shake. Realized I had a choice to make. I had to pull myself up by my bootstraps. Now I won't rest on my laurels until I'm resting on loot stacks. I'm out for blood, man, ain't got no time for these fruit bats. Take it to the next level, homie, yo, we can do that. Get up, I know you got the feeling now. Stand up, to the rhythm of life we move. Get them hands up, we ain't got nothing to prove. Take a moment, take a breath, take a stand, take a step. Just get up, I know you got the feeling now. Stand up, to the rhythm of life we move. Get them hands up, we ain't got nothing to prove. Take a moment, take a breath, take a stand, take a step, yo. The image in the mirror couldn't be clearer. Babylon is on the rampage, but I can't fear her. Put my hope in the soon arrival of the fifth horseman. Faith enables me to stand in the face of misfortune. Static and distortion, I can see clearly now. After that thick portion, but y'all don't hear me now. Believe I'm coming real with it, deal with it. I'm type hungry, ain't settling for no meal ticket. I want that laminated VIP, animated. Wanna say animated, CIB. Done paying my dues, I'm playing the blues. They wanna tell me life is hard, acting like what they're conveying is news. You better get up, I know you got the feeling now. Stand up, to the rhythm of life we move. Get them hands up, we ain't got nothing to prove. Take a moment, take a breath, take a stand, take a step. Just get up, I know you got the feeling now. Stand up, to the rhythm of life we move. Get them hands up, we ain't got nothing to prove. Take a moment, take a breath, take a stand, take a step. Yo, family struggles means we struggle together, but we won't have these responsibilities to juggle forever. We tight like nylon, strong like steel pylons, fulfilling a lifelong ambition to rise from starving artists to icons. Make sure that my mic's on. Pass it to my daughter, little princess, get your rhyme on.
My name is Imani, but call me princess. I'm a pretty little girl with much finesse.
Yes.
Only 10 years old, but I'm grabbing hold of this microphone to let y'all fools know that I'm singing this song. And Miss Princess gonna tell you what's right from wrong. So if you're sitting in the corner just slaying that rap, if you think that's cool, I'm telling you it's not.
Compelling you to stop, fronting all the skills here, cause we're still here, and our perseverance will propel us to the top. You got to just get up, I know you got the feeling now. Stand up, to the rhythm of life we move. Get them hands up, we ain't got nothing to prove. Take a moment, take a breath, take a stand, take a step. Just get up, I know you got the feeling now. Stand up, to the rhythm of life we move. Get them hands up, we ain't got nothing to prove. Take a moment, take a breath, take a stand, take a step. Get up, stand up, to the rhythm of life we move. Get them hands up, take a breath, take a stand, take a step. Just get up, stand up, hands up, we ain't got nothing to prove. Moment, breath, stand, take a step.
Yeah, that song was awesome. I love that song. This next song is back when it was just me and Othello, who's now Jose Moore. And this was the first time we got in the recording studio of, I think it was Let's Do This Productions with Sam Stevens. This is the one and only song that we did with them, or in that place, and it's called Who Is God? And we originally had the chorus be a singer that Othello knew, but it didn't fit. So anyway, this is what we had at the end of the day. This is called Who Is God? Check it out.
Somebody tell me who you worshiping, the first man or the man next to him, or what seems to be within self. Who's God? Your family or your friends, money might depend, but it'll all come to pass. Who's God? Somebody tell me who you worshiping, the first man or the man next to him, or what seems to be within self. Who's God? Your family or your friends, money might depend, but it'll all come to pass. Who's God? We look at scientific analysis to reason being. Questions concerning the learning of our doctrine, walking in poly directions as I meant to expand the truth concealed in pages of the holy book recorded. Lifestyles of the rich and famous breed images of idols to society we give our worships to. False prophets of higher status to live and lavish contradict reality for the most. It's all a fantasy. Most seen the pre-assembled teams of good and evil sides to form a line between the two and travel on. No longer seeking guidance from the taught us as youth, falling through the supplications of the word. Planted roots and bear rotten fruits of forefathers whose land owned only for the remaining of time. Plan the 9 cents of time, slowly sipping through the broken glass of rhymes, not originating with God. Somebody tell me who you worshiping, the first man or the man next to him, or what seems to be within self. Who's God? Your family or your friends, money might depend, but it'll all come to pass. So who's God? Somebody tell me who you worshiping, the first man or the man next to him, or what seems to be within self. Who's God? Your family or your friends, money might depend, but it'll all come to pass. So who's God?
Every time I get behind a microphone, I think alone on what I'll say. Display what I will upon the wheels of steel. Here's the deal, I don't really know your heart, torn apart from the truth like a light from the dark. One thought remains when I speak into your mental. Who holds the throne in your life? Be very gentle. Replies that you give shift your course for eternity. Maybe you don't know that can also turn out fatally. I present to you a pre-notice. Just know this, you will never be dismissed from the undying question. Whom will you serve, to the left, to the right? Will you ever swerve? Did I hit a nerve? Cool. One could say that I meant you, with the intent to bring strength to every living soul that have ears to hear. Make the Lord first, and only Him should you fear.
Somebody tell me who you worshiping, the first man or the man next to him, or what seems to be within self. Who's God? Your family or your friends, money might depend, but it'll all come to pass. So who's God? Somebody tell me who you worshiping, the first man or the man next to him, or what seems to be within self. Who's God? Your family or your friends, money might depend, but it'll all come to pass. So who's God?
That was a landmark song for us, and I am so glad that we got a chance to get into the studio, because a little bit after we got in there, Sam Stevens actually ended up passing away, and so we had to kind of regroup. We actually went back to, I think it was Anchorhead in Old Dominion. They had a house that most of them were staying at called Anchorhead, and they set up a little studio there. And we came through and recorded this song. It's called Glass Casket. Check this one out. This is also me and Othello. Kind of the beginning of Lojique.
Who's left to impress when there's no time left? When it all adds up, is it worth it? I guess. To pull the mask off is asking too much. Play the front, it's all about you, and that's what you thought. Glass casket. Who's left to impress when there's no time left? When it all adds up, is it worth it? I guess. To pull the mask off is asking too much. Play the front, it's all about you, and that's what you thought. Glass casket. Left letter to the shorty movement. Speaking hoochie fluently with a slight twist. Honey dripping from the lips, a slight kiss, and it's over with. Thinking that there's more to get. Her body was an open grave poison when the cobra bit. Whole entire system infected with sin. The ornaments covered the evil within. What kind of woman lacks discretion? Took the test on. The specimen was swine with the golden ring throughout the snot. I learned my lesson. Jezebels fooling themselves, the intention of hell spells. Subliminal chance, perhaps they cast. What is wicked in the sight of God upon his followers? Hip hop apostles, yo, I know I struggled in the flesh. But blessed is he who stores virginity and flees from the desires of lust. In the heavenly Father I trust to travel the circumference of the hedge of protection circle around my purse time. Little miss tight pants, don't invite Add me to your den where you took the souls of men and sent them off unprotected. Check it, you're beautiful and you might as well be respected. Jesus loves you, now confess it, don't strive for the glass casket. Is life all about the way you dress? How you act, where you live, or what you trying to get? Even to the point of death, would you risk it for sex or material objects? Never settle for less. Is life all about the way you dress? How you act, where you live, or what you trying to get? Even to the point of death, would you risk it for sex or material objects? Never settle for less.
You're dressed to kill, but who you really killing? Hiding behind the skirt to beat the hurt and keep the guys willing to keep their eyes peeling. From the looks of the situation, you don't realize that you're stealing respect from yourself. Come on, you gotta keep it real. From the author of this book comes mass appeal. Find out when you read about Rachel. She's beautiful and modest with the heart of an angel. Now purity equals peace. Love will never cease when you release the fact that you're God's own and you refuse to let the world dictate what's great and put the word of God upon your dinner plate.
Is life all about the way you dress? How you act, where you live, or what you trying to get? Even to the point of death, would you risk it for sex or material objects? Never settle for less. Is life all about the way you dress? How you act, where you live, or what you trying to get? Even to the point of death, would you risk it for sex or material objects? Never settle for less.
You want a good man that will treat you right, but you find one in the club which blinds your sight. Dukes on the prowl, bow to the crowd now. Abs on display just to get a Frito-Lay. Guys with the cash doing tricks for chicks, taking you to flicks just to knock your kicks. Tactics used shows lack of respect. Cheating and sex in flesh manifest.
Now let's correct whatever's left and rep what's been infected, cause not every man's a pimp or dog. I struggled in the flesh, but blessed be the God. My life and walk has been predestined to become a king and bring many to the kingdom. Who keeps your mind at ease, who keeps you debt free, who rebukes disease and created everything in which you see. Be a mighty man of valor, step out on faith and battle principalities and be the one that God intended. Is life all about the way you dress? How you act, where you live, or what you trying to get? Even to the point of death, would you risk it for sex or material objects? Never settle for less. Is life all about the way you dress? How you act, where you live, or what you trying to get? Even to the point of death, would you risk it for sex or material objects? Never settle for less. Who's left to impress when there's no time left? When it all adds up, is it worth it? I guess. To pull the mask off is asking too much. Play the front, it's all about you, but that's what you thought.
Glass casket.
Yo, who's left to impress when there's no time left? When it all adds up, is it worth it? I guess. To pull the mask off is asking too much. Play the front, it's all about you, but that's what you thought.
Glass casket.
Snag. Crazy legs sweep from right to left. Circumstance controls you like a marionette. I can't leave it alone or leave it to chance. I don't wanna do the sick dance. Do that crazy leg sweep from right to left. Circumstance controls you like a marionette. I can't leave it alone or leave it to chance. I don't wanna do the sick dance. Gazing upon a changing reflection in the murky waters of self-deception, somehow convincing myself I'm not being played for the red-headed stepson, posing the question whether I'm ready to break these old connections. But I'm at the baggage claim, ticket in hand, awaiting my suitcase, when I should have hit the road soon as I had my boots laced, without so much as a tube of toothpaste. Step out on true faith, two-face, a world that's nutty as a freaking fruitcake, stranded with nowhere to roam. My own regrets, a rough neighborhood, so I don't go there alone. Crabs in a barrel, cause you know what misery loves, running the past so much you think that we were history buffs. Do that crazy leg sweep from right to left. Circumstance controls you like a marionette. I can't leave it alone or leave it to chance. I don't wanna do the sick dance. Do that crazy leg sweep from right to left. Circumstance controls you like a marionette. I can't leave it alone or leave it to chance. I don't wanna do the sick dance. Appealing my appearance, force is exerted, now dealing with interference. Course is diverted with every bump in the road, shifting the burden but never dumping the load. Lifting the curtain, now I'm placed in the moment. I'll suppress to stay relevant, facing opponents I'm too stressed to play well against. Reliving yesterday's hell again, repeatedly. But as long as I'm breathing breath, cheating death that hasn't defeated me. So I look to the hills from which cometh my help, and it's what God is doing with me, not what I've done with myself. So what exactly am I reaching for? I really should be sleeping more. Who exactly is keeping score as to whether I'm an artist or a merchant, king or a servant, going with the flow or changing the direction of the current, wisely working with or wasting my potential, influential or inconsequential. Do that crazy leg sweep from right to left. Circumstance controls you like a marionette. I can't leave it alone or leave it to chance. I don't wanna do the sick dance. Do that crazy live in this temple, trapped within these walls of flesh, with only a view out the window to my soul. Purpose is to glorify my master, but I'm spared from the atrocities of war if I die faster.
We do now. What do we do now? Anything we can.
Yeah, that was Crazy Leg Sweep, and that was back when, about 2005, after Process of Illumination was released, and DJ Because made an appearance there at the end. He was the one scratching there. And for y'all that don't know, DJ Because was the first person that I ever taught how to scratch. And so he's doing really well. He's DJing for XM Radio and Elect Recordings right now, I believe. And he's going around doing DJ schools and things like that. So he's passing on the knowledge, which is awesome. So that was Crazy Leg Sweep, one of the singles that we never did release, but we kind of remade the instrumental from the song by Common Alien called Rain something. Rain. Yeah, anyway. We redid that instrumental. It's not Rainmaker. Oh well. Anyway, this next song is by Page One. This is one of his solo songs before Lojique. This is one of the songs that we heard, me and Othello. And we thought that we would ask him to be a part of the crew. So check this one out. I don't know what it's called. I called it Labor of Love, but that was apparently another song, and this title is different. So check this one out. This is the not Labor of Love song. Check it out.
Can you perceive the expertise with which I slice Fisher Price MCs? Yo, I be catching wreck while they be catching Z's. While they be sleeping, I be slaving to give you what you're craving. See, I've been mic wrecking since before I started shaving. I bless mics with surface spellers, curse upon God first, and disperse the word through the universe, yeah. And it ain't coming back void when he sends it. Cities have been known to be destroyed when he sends it. Many have misrepresented the hardcore. Too many so-called MCs in a culture they've no regard for. No joke, so I got to stand firm like the oak by the rivers of water and let my roots soak. So my foundation is sure, my heart is pure, so that through any persecution I can endure. See what I be doing when I wreck microphones. It's like what that kid David did with 5 smooth stones. I drop giants, I drop science, the Vulcan mind meld. You want a piece of this, boy, you're funnier than Seinfeld. Light has no fellowship with darkness, I'm solar powered. When it comes to lyrics, I get freaky like a Dina Howard. No cowardly surface, but like can touch me now, word to Jesus Christ. I'm looking for men, all I see is mice, flow so cold that freezes ice. But still I'm not content to be a product of my environment. I represent, son, I represent like this. Now what would you do if God himself is in your midst? I represent, son, I represent like that. You knew what was described cause the vibe was fat. Between the hammer and the anvil, time comes to a standstill. I'm leaving lackadaisical lyricists in the landfill. And well, 365 days a year get deep here, and 366 if it's a leap year. You'll never catch me in my sleepwear. Page one will sleep only when my work is done. Second coming of sun. See, I done been to the top of the mountain 70 times, 7 times, but who's counting? That's on the real, I'm on the wheel of pottery. You're walking around as if you won the lottery. Your juice is watery, you tend to do the type of people that men do. Put up a facade, claiming God, shaming God, then you pretend to be down every chance you get. But when it comes to life and death, then it's your pants you wet. I get pissed off cause I've been pissed on more than a urinal. But I gotta keep my focus on things eternal, created in the very image and likeness of God. Put a microphone in my hand and watch it bud like the rod of Aaron. Fruition in the land which once was barren, recreated and made beautiful like the rose of Sharon. Between the devil and the deep blue, I proceed to speak through poetic, prophetic, hip-hop and lyrically freak you. Heaven sent to call a remnant to repent. And this is what I meant when I said I represent. I represent, son, I represent like this. Now what would you do if God himself was in your midst? I represent, son, I represent like that. You knew what was described cause the vibe was fat. I represent, son, I represent like this. Now what would you do if God himself was in your midst? I represent, son, I represent like that. You knew it was the scribe, cause the vibe was fat. Know you not that you are God's fruit from the branch, from the root. Son of man, remove your shoe from off the foot. Put you standing on holy ground. Take a look around. You're spellbound, but better than hellbound. Walls of figurines fell down like those around Jericho. I see surface dwellers no matter where I go, trying to bait me, assimilate me, but it don't trouble me though. Their mentality strictly GAGWTO. They wanna play, let's make a deal. Then tell me about keeping it real. They make me wanna grab my steel and peel. Not to be argumentative, representative of the most high. Those with closed eyes, supposed I couldn't tell the devil was using to make fools of them. But what they gonna do when I'm chilling in New Jerusalem? After they spent their whole life chasing the finite, trying to live in the limelight, but missed the time flight. Now hindsight is 2020. The wanting plenty of your own things comes as natural as when the phone rings, picking it up and saying hello to the call, but looking at it to fill the void is like nailing jello to the wall. It's time to rise up, wise up, open your eyes up and see things counterfeit won't amount to spit in eternity. Although my physical temple has yet to attain perfection, oddly enough I'm godly enough to be represented. I represent, son, I represent like this. Now what would you do if God himself was in the midst? I represent, son, I represent like that. You knew what was described cause the vibe was fat. I represent, son, I represent like this. Now what would you do if God himself was in the midst? I represent, son, I represent like that. You knew what was described cause the vibe was fat. I represent, son, I represent. 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 What? I represent, son, I represent. I represent, son, I represent.
So I totally forgot that MG the Visionary was on that song with him in the chorus, who's another person that we had a history with. Also, this next song features Chris Reeves and Sergi from Feral Children, the piano player. And so this song is the original recording of MCing is Believing. Check this one out.
I was waiting for the part. Okay, we're supposed to say how high?
Yep. Alright. I'm nervous. Yep. Alright. Dope. Yeah. I'm going.
MCing is believing that you can get it crunk for the duration of the evening, keeping it hot like a bubbling kettle seething. Crowd screaming as loud as a baby teething. It's natural as breathing. Inhale, exhale, making heads nod until their necks fail. You know that feeling that you get that makes your spine tingle. Transcending words, speaking the universal language. I'm bilingual, enigmatic like the Bermuda Triangle. I'll make your penmanship disappear. Listen here, now when I say jump, you say how high. Jump, how high? Jump, how high? So high that I can touch the sky. How sick? So sick that I just might have to be hospitalized and quarantined for observation. But it's still infectious, demanding your full participation. And I expect this, every hand raised up. Spiritual experiences like we're sending praise up. One voice, one mind, till it's time to leave. MCing is believing and I believe. MCing is believing. MCing is believing. So what you have to say, someone is willingly receiving. Speaking with words and phrases interweaving multiple meanings, vivid, making the listener see things. Seeming borderline fanatic with fascination, believing just enough to the imagination. I paint a picture, my vocabulary's the palette. Hit the nail on the head and my tongue is the mallet. I'd rather point home, the vehicle is a silvery disc, but no flying saucer. As I make contact like Jodie Foster, and the imposter is exposed like flesh in them jiggy videos. Put on some clothes and cover up something more than your lack of substance. Ain't saying nothing, still I'm reserving judgment. Not sold out to cynicism, but I'm not stupid either. MCing is believing, believe I'm a true believer. Like that, that's what it's all about. Fellas get flee, scream, and shout. Logic up in the place, we does our thing, no doubt. Niggas because of page one, to the party, yeah. It's like that.